show everybody a quick new feature that we're rolling out over the next few days that we've just released into production. Um, this is Jeff Haney. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Pinpoint, and I'm happy to have you here, and I'd love to get your feedback as you're using the product. One of the things that we've really struggled with, like most teams, is how we plan work and how we execute those sprints. In this case, a lot of our teams run sprints. And so what I thought I would show you today is what we call sprint risk. It's a way to try to help teams better visualize where the risk is in the sprints that they're executing, where people may be either over capacity or maybe a little bit behind from what they originally thought they would take, or just generally kind of how do we better execute sprints as a team. We use this, of course, ourselves. We've been using this for a while. And basically the way it works is we use machine learning to learn each team what their traditional per week capacity is, how they execute sprints, how each different person works within the team, when they work, different times of the week over a sprint. We take a lot of different things into consideration as part of our model. It's customized for each team. So it gets smarter over time, and as you move people around, obviously it adapts. And it's a constant model, so it's constantly running every time things are changing. But what we do basically, and you can see some sort of this yellow graph here, is we try to divide. In this case, it's a sprint starting last Monday and ending tomorrow on Friday. So we try to break that up into different chunks. So the visualizations are representing the amount of time that you traditionally would work on a Tuesday versus a Wednesday. You can see this team, Tuesday, they get about 12% of the work done on the first Tuesday after the beginning of a sprint. A little bit they do on Saturdays traditionally. Mondays, they get a little bit, the second Monday, they get a little bit more work done, etc. So it's trying to help you visualize sort of historically, based on this week, how do we think that the team's going to execute the sprint. It basically shows we're here towards the end of the day on Thursday. This is where we should be. You can see this team, the data engineering team, on our standpoint, we're pretty behind. So we're at risk. We're not going to probably finish this sprint with all the things that we planned out. If you sort of hover over it, it'll tell you sort of why. And you can see in our case, we have too many unassigned issues remaining in the sprint for the people. We have 4 people that are way over capacity in this sprint. If you hover over it, it'll tell you who those people are. And you can see we've got quite a lot of stuff that we're doing, and we've done a lot this week or as part of the sprint already. So it's a pretty packed sprint, but obviously way more things. Now, if I scan through this, you can see we've got a few that are open. We've got a lot that we've done this sprint, so pretty decent velocity here. But we still have quite a lot that needs attention. And if I look at the statuses, I can sort of see there's still quite a lot of work required. I mean, I've got a few that are in waiting validation, so I know those are sort of already rolled out or already being tested, so I'm not going to worry as much about those. If I hover over here on the needs attention, of course, I can see why it needs attention and what's going on with this. But you can sort of see our forecast is going to take about 2 more days to finish this specific issue. You can sort of see the story points the team is sort of marked here. But this is sort of the way my teams use the new sprint forecast. Let's look at another team. So let's go to the data science team. You can sort of see their sprint right here and kind of what they've been working on. You can sort of see again over capacity. They're closer to where they should be, so it's not like they're that far behind. Maybe they can make it up. Their sprint also goes out a little bit further than the other team's sprints. Some teams' sprints end on Friday. Some teams end, sort of on a Monday to Monday. Sort of we let different teams kind of depend on how they want to do it. But you can sort of see what's going on here. It looks like they've got one that's probably going to kind of roll out. This is the update data science sprint repo, which obviously this has been rolled out, so this is probably going to get closed here soon. But we still have a few other bigger data science tasks that are in progress and look like they got a little bit of time left. So they might be able to meet the end of their sprint, but they're close enough, so that's pretty good. But anyway, I wanted to share this with you. I'm going to try to do a lot more of these types of videos. Hopefully they're helpful. If you ever want to talk to me personally, of course, you can hit me up on Slack here on the channel. You can email me, jeff@pinpoint.com. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to spend some time with you, jump on a Zoom. I know everybody's probably working at home these days, and so I'd love to get your feedback and love to talk about all the cool things you'd like to be able to do with Pinpoint. Have a great day.